1 Samuel 15, The Price of Partiality, a story of King Saul. The story begins in the royal camp of Israel. The atmosphere is thick with the weight of a sacred mission. YHVH, the sovereign of the heavens, speaks through the elderly and venerable prophet Samuel. The command is absolute. King Saul is to lead the armies against the Amalekites to execute a long-standing judicial sentence.
Saul, son of Kish, do not look upon me as a man, but as the mouth of the sovereign.
I am listening, prophet. My heart is prepared for the word of Elohenu Avraham.
Every living thing, Saul. If you spare even a single thread, you reject the word that made you king.
Even the livestock? The wealth of the fields?
It must be absolute, Saul. Total. You are to strike Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have.
Elohenu Avraham is clear, nothing is to be spared. Not the silver, not the cattle, not the king. It is a test of pure, unadulterated devotion to the word of the Creator. Saul gathers a massive host of 200,000 footmen.
As YHVH lives, I shall do exactly as the mouth of the Creator has spoken.
The battle is swift and decisive. The power of YHVH is clearly with Israel.
Hallelujah!
However, as the dust settles, the heart of the king begins to waver. Seeing the magnificent robes of King Agag,
When thou wast little in thine own sight, Elohenu Avraham anointed thee.
and the shimmering fatness of the prize cattle, Saul pauses.
They are massive, healthy animals.
Instead of the total destruction commanded by Elohenu Avraham, Saul begins to curate. He spares what is good in his own eyes and destroys only what is vile and refuse.
We shall keep these beautiful animals and use some for sacrifice to our Creator.
I repenteth that I have set up Saul to be king.
He treats the holy command of YHVH as a suggestion subject to his own human logic.
Yeah, I have obeyed. I brought Agag the king!
Then what is this bleating of the sheep in my ears?
To obey is better than sacrifice. Rebellion is as witchcraft. Stay! I will tell thee what Elohenu Avraham had said.
Because thou hast rejected the word, he had rejected thee.
The king's attempts to save face before the people are hollow. The divine protection and favor of YHVH have departed because the king chose the fear of man over the fear of the Creator.
Hey, do not leave me!
Elohenu Avraham had rent the kingdom of Israel from thee this day.
Honor me now, I pray thee, before the elders.
Samuel himself executes the judgment Saul refused to finish. ensuring the word of YHVH is fulfilled.
The strength of Israel will not lie.
Samuel returns to Ramah, mourning for Saul, while YHVH prepares a man after his own heart, who understands that total obedience is the only path to life. The moral lesson: total obedience. The story serves as a timeless warning: partial obedience is total disobedience. Saul believed he could follow 95% of the command and use the remaining 5% for religious purposes, sacrifices. However, Elohenu Avraham does not accept a modified version of his instructions. The message: we cannot negotiate with the Creator. True reverence for YHVH means doing exactly what he says, when he says it, and how he says it, without adding our own improvements or excuses. The theme: human logic can never replace divine law. To hearken, listen and do, is the highest form of worship.
To obey is better than sacrifice.
The king of man's choosing has fallen into shadow, but Elohenu Avraham has sought a man after his own heart.